great news for the weekend. Again, you said we got a lot of weekend events. Your weekend forecast is going to be great.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Very low rain chances, and probably the biggest thing is comfortable. So it is not going to be too bad at all. We're talking about very little for a heat index, which we're normally talking about a very high heat index. Right now, you take a look around, and we have some cloud cover still hanging out. We will gradually get rid of that as well as we go into the weekend. Clearwater looking not so clear out there. 84 feels like 86, which is not bad. 86 feels like 89 in Tampa. We are starting to see some of that blue sky. And again, gradually a little bit more blue sky tomorrow, and then even more as we go through the weekend. The cloud cover is coming thanks to that stalled front that's down to the south, and we'll see an area low pressure more than likely developing along the front here, and another one, there it is, that already is developing there along right around the Bahamas as expected, and that's what's going to keep our rain chances around, but pretty low for the weekend. So there's both those lows moving their way down to the south with the front. Eventually those will dissipate, but as we go through the weekend, it'll keep that onshore flow, especially with this one here. That'll keep our rain chances low, but around maybe about 10% through the weekend because it'll come in from the northeast. Now, as we go throughout next week, dry for the first half of the week, and then as we go throughout Thursday, really Friday into Saturday. So the front will come in Thursday. There's your rain chances down to the south. It's going to stall and more than likely kind of drift back like that one's been doing for the entire week. It'll keep our rain chances around maybe a little higher. Look at that Friday into Saturday. So next weekend, again, look for a better chance of rain. So get out and enjoy this weekend where your rain chances are relatively low. So your futurecast again showing that we have the potential for some showers and storms, mainly inland south of I-4 as we go throughout your afternoon, evening. Friday, same thing, but pushed a little bit further to the south and not as many. There's your 20% there for our area, so not a lot. And then again, even lower for your Saturday, we have that north flow to start the day. So again, this is where we get that more comfortable air in. And you see, again, a very low rain chance for Saturday. We'll repeat that again on Sunday. You see with that circulation of that low around the Bahamas, that's where you're going to get that moisture in for the weekend. Not a lot of that is going to make its way across. Of course, looking at the tropics, nothing going on over the next couple days, but 30% over the next 7. And this looks like maybe the first half of next week. So look at this one. Now, this is the European model. And again, we'd like to focus on this one a little bit more because it's usually the more consistent. And here we go. You can see that right here. Not a lot going on there, but it does strengthen up a little bit. But this is until Tuesday, Wednesday into Thursday of next week and starting to make that turn. There's Bermuda moving its way to the north. And now the extended models actually have that one dying down. But look at Saturday, next weekend. This is where the European likes this one just a little bit better. So we're going to continue to watch the tropics as we go throughout, of course, the rest of hurricane season, but a close eye on both of these, the potential as we go throughout next week. And if you'll notice here, the GFS has something developing here and moving up. European doesn't have that one, and the AI models don't have that one either. So watch out for that on social media. 90 for the day today, mostly cloudy, and storms will be mainly to the south and inland. Again, around the bay and to the north should be dry. And your marine forecast sees it 2 to 3 feet, moderate chop in the bay with those winds out of the northeast about 10 to 15 knots. 7-day forecast looks fantastic, especially that weekend. Low 70s to start your days, about 90 in the afternoon, very low heat index, maybe 92 to 94. And then same thing for the first half of next week. As you can see there, very low rain chances by midweek.